Hello there, and welcome to the next video. So today I'm off to Queen Street Mill. For those who watched the video a few weeks ago, I think it was about 4 or 5 weeks ago now, when I went over to Bancroft Mill, we had a look at Queen Street, but it wasn't in Steam. Well, today it's in Steam. It's one of the 2 days a month they're doing in Steam. So hoping to get some more footage on top of the footage that I got a few years back when a really good friend of mine, Ali, used to run the engine there. So there's a fella called Peter who now runs the engine, is in charge of the engineering side and the running side. Really nice fella, get on really well with him as well. A really knowledgeable fella and really good to watch. So if you're watching this, Peter, thank you for watching, and it was a good run today. So Queen Street Mill, it was built in the 1880s, I think it was, I think I'm right in saying. It was built as a cotton weaving mill, which it worked as right to the end. It was a communal, community run mill. It was a co-op, so it lasted quite late on. It lasted until 1987, if I remember rightly. If any of these dates are wrong, they'll be in the description below, because there'll be a bit of a history there, so please check out the description. Apologies if I've got any of these dates wrong, I'm trying to remember them off memory. So mill's built, it was built as a 1125, I think it was, loom shed. The 1,000 loom sheds, as they were called, which was Grain Mill, Bancroft, Queen Street, and a hell of a lot more, were the most profitable design and size of weaving mill that you could have, because of the amount of cloth output from the looms and the stuff coming in from the spinning mills, so your cones and your cotton on the spindles. It was classed as the most profitable, which is hence why you see so many of the large weaving mills still around. A lot of them are used for industrial units and the like now. There was also spinning and weaving mills combined. That was more over sort of Colne way, Colne, Rossendale. It's more that area where they had the combined spinning weaving mills. So basically you'd have the full process from opening of the bale of cotton right the way through to the finished cloth as it came out of the loom. It'd then go off to fullers and finishers. In some instances, in terms of Railway Street Mill in Colne, which I'm quite lucky to have managed to get the insurance book for, which lists every machine, every oil can, spanner, piece of pipe, piece of line shaft, everything in. That was a fully enclosed, from start to finish, cotton process. It was a spinning, weaving and dyeing mill all in one. So they did absolutely everything there in that mill. I'll do a video on that at some point. I've only got the one photo, in fact I've got 2 photos, one of the engine, one of the mill, showing the engine house at the back. Sadly nothing else survives of it, but through the insurance book it also gives the sizes of all the buildings, so I've managed to do drawings of each building, as well as, some people might think it's a bit with Minecraft, but it's quite good for building buildings on. You can get quite accurate with them in terms of building mills and the like. I've done a few mills now on them. Disappeared. so good day at Queen Street, really good day. Engine not behaving itself, but that's something that's going to be looked into to get it sorted, get it right. As you've seen from the videos, it's hunting. So when you say hunting, right, with an engine, so basically the governor is overcompensating. So the governor's the upright pillar with the spinny balls around it. Always makes people laugh, that. So that's the governor. So the governor is overcompensating for some reason. That's what's making the speed go up and down. So that's what the hunting is. That's also altering the vacuum as well. So the vacuum. So big thanks to Peter for today, for having us up in the engine house. Cracking afternoon, really enjoyed it. Not been there in over 2 years since a good friend of mine, Ali, retired. I've not seen the engine running that length of time, so it was good. I really enjoyed it today, so thank you, Peter. If you're watching this, thank you. It was a cracking afternoon, that. Also, got to meet Martin Zero, who hopefully a lot of you watch on YouTube. He does exploration videos in culverts, tracing old rivers, going looking at old mill sites, a lot of interesting stuff. So he was there today doing a video. Thank you for the mention of my channel, much appreciate it, Martin. Don't know if you subscribe to myself, but if you do, thank you very much. And it was really good to meet you and Roy, and it's good to put face behind the camera, so thank you. It was good for that. It's really good. Thank you for that. It was really good. So cracking day out. Queen Street's well worth a visit. It's the last steam driven weaving shed in the country. So as I say, seriously, go and have a look at it. It's owned by LCC. At the minute it's only running 2 days a month, but next year they're open to open March till November, every Friday, every Saturday. So go and see it. You won't believe what you see there. The noise, the sound, the feel, the smells. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So go and have a look. I'll put the link to Queen Street's website on the LCC website below. Check out that link. Watch out for my next videos. I'm going off to Fylde Steam Rally tomorrow. There's a video from Shrewsbury coming up. It'll be Shrewsbury and Welland Showman's engines. That's in the editing phase, so that should come up out on possibly Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. If not, it'll be next week when it comes out. Got a few nice road runs coming up as well, and Hunton Steam Rally, where there is a familiar pair of BB1 ploughing engines that always do some ploughing and cultivating there. So run and go and have a chat with them. Good friends with the crew that run them and the owners, so have a watch out for that. So that's Hunton Steam Rally in a few weeks. A few road runs coming up through steam road runs. Watch out for them, and I will see you on the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you.